Yo, what up, guys? It's the Crypto Homie back at you with another video. Today, we're going to talk about some news from CoinDesk, a new coin being added to Pro Coinbase, and then some tweets I saw on Twitter. So to start things off, first, I want to check out the charts. Today, we're looking pretty good. We're building some nice consolidation here. Just like if you look left, we built some right around this area of the 95. Like it's the whole 86 to 10K. We got this major consolidation. As you can all tell, we broke up. Now we're building something in the 11,000, to 12,000 area, more like 11 to 11.4. So if we can hold that, things are looking good. So onto the first article by CoinDesk. It's mentioned that Bitcoin is doing great. So Bitcoin is again acting like a macro asset, drawing bids amid a record rally in gold and broad-based sell-off in the US dollar. So we all know the US dollar is being worth less and less every day. So they're just saying that gold is trading at a record high of $2,040 per ounce. So which is amazing. At the same time, Bitcoin is almost at a record high for the year. They quoted $11,624. So it's good news. Things keep looking pretty good. So on to the next piece of news. We have Coinbase Pro said they're going to be launching this band protocol, BAND. So as soon as I saw this reminds me of when the comp got listed, and I've seen other tokens get listed, and all of a sudden they just explode. Like they just go up in massive value for a day or two and then get smacked back down. But the thing to keep in mind though is if Bitcoin is going up, this thing's going to just keep going up. It's going to keep going, and then eventually it's going to smack back down, but the gains are going to be even better. I mean, just today it's up 17% according to Coin Paprika. And the first thing I do is check out the exchanges. It's only Binance and Bilaxy. Well, something I noticed with Comp, it had Binance as well and didn't have many exchanges. Why is it on procoinbase.com? Very interesting. I'm very interested in why it's all of a sudden on a one of the exchanges that has the most liquidity. So we'll see what happens with this. I'll keep you guys updated. I also wanted to point out, apparently it ICO'd back in 2019. There's so much information on this page. I forget where I saw that, but the all-time high was 579, and it says at 579, but this is 697 there. So it looks like it was almost $7 all-time high, but right now we're hanging out about 576. So I mean, it's close to all-time high. But when this gets listed on Coinbase, it's very possible for this thing to double, possibly triple. And it does look like the ICO started September 16, 2019 and ended, September 17th. So it wasn't really much of an ICO. But they did cost 47 cents back then. So be very careful. People that were in this from the beginning are probably going to take their profit because 47 cents and now we're at 576. I'm sure you can do the math. That's some crazy gains. Okay, guys, now on to some tweets I found interesting on Twitter. So this first one is by Hala. She said, here in Lebanon, we live in one of the biggest financial crises. The banks don't give us our money. Banks stole our money. And there is a terrible inflation in the national currency. Currently, I get my income through Bitcoin. This right here is terrible. I mean, imagine if you had money in the bank and you wanted to get your money out and they said, you don't have money in the bank, but you knew you had money in the bank. I mean, it's horrible. Or it's not even just that. You have money, you can get it, but now the purchasing power has dropped 50%. I mean, what do you do? How can you feed yourself, your family? How can you live? So this is something that I think most Americans cannot relate to, and that's why Bitcoin and cryptocurrency may not be most valuable for first world countries, but these third world countries, they really, really need this. Moving on to the next, Bob Lucas. He says, a tsunami of free money being issued to the poor that ultimately ends up in the hands of the few, which is allocated towards the assets we all giddy over, ride the wave. So what he's saying is that they're going to give all this money to the poor people, just like with the last stimulus and how they stimulate the economy. But then what really happens is the money goes to the people at the very top anyways. So for example, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. We can go into that in more detail in like another video. But the thing is, like he said, the positive note, you can ride the wave. Ride the wave and hopefully make some money. So on to the next tweet. This is by Robert Kiyosaki. It says, savers or losers. Wall Street Journal, August 3rd, 2020. The dollar is getting crushed. Gold all-time high of 2044. Jim Rickards calling for gold 15,000. The rich getting richer. Millions waiting for a $600 stimulus check. Don't be a loser. Buy gold, silver, Bitcoin, and get richer. So this goes back to the whole thing when I always quote Robert about, if you're a saver or a loser. He's telling you to essentially take that $600, put it into something that's actually going to be worth money. I know I saw a tweet about the first stimulus. If you put it in it at current times, it'd be worth around around $2,000. So you're talking $1,200 from just a couple months ago is now worth $2,000. If you have that in dollars, it doesn't have the same buying power. So moving on to the last tweet of the day by Plan B. This is the guy that has the excellent model. That's the stock to flow model that possibly will predict Bitcoin hitting 100 and $1 million. So he says, when Bitcoin was 4K in 2019, a lot of big accounts were bearish, predicting $1,000 of Bitcoin. However, in, I guess, the current times, or DM Mint said that if Bitcoin would rise to 6K, they would consider and switch to bull. That actually happened. We shot through 6K. Now many were bearish at 9K. ... 13K will be interesting. So it's interesting to see what he means by this. If we break up or if we break down. I know my personal opinion, if we can break through 13.5 and break through 14K, that will hold that as resistance, then we're going to be going up. We're definitely going to break through 20. The odds are in the bull favor. And as we all know, the trend is your friend. So at the moment, the trend is bull. So if we keep going up, it's just going to be bull. Alrighty guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. Smash the like button if you liked it and subscribe for more content. The Crypto Homie signing out.